Hi, how's it going? I received some messages talking me to uh, talk more about the process of studying a music, a song in the Brazilian accent, and I decided to do an extra day of practicing, showing some other interesting things that you can work if you wanna continue, or for you that are more advanced in this method. So um, let me first thing I'm gonna review the song. I'm with my hands cold. Here in Brazil today it's 7 degrees. I don't know in Fahrenheit how is it, but we have a country that's not prepared for cold days, because most of the time is hot or 20 degrees more or less. So I have to warm up my hands, and I will do this making a review of the song that is learned. Um, um, in this first try, there happened some mistakes, and at the beginning of the B section, one of fingering at the beginning of the A section, but it improved in the connection between the B section with A, and I just forget how was the B section. So let's try to think in this blanks that happened, and let's see if it's not blank, I think it's gaps that happened, and we're gonna continue as making other parts of the process. So let me try to correct something that I'm not it's not sounding safe. Okay. This note I have to think sometimes. Alright, one more time. Alright, this is alright. Let's see the end of the show, the frevo. This end I have to think sometimes. This last measure improved a lot because I don't have to think anymore to do these different chords. No problem. But the problem is the connection between the end of the B section with the start, the beginning of the piece. All right. Is there any other part? Let me review everything. This fingering here, I'm forgetting to use the right finger. I'm playing correctly, but I'm mistaking the fingering. And I put here the right finger. Alright, it's right. Nice. Very simple, alright. Let's see if they improved. To study a little this part. Let's see where can I can start. One more time. Let's see if it improved. where the place where I have to correct, alright? I'm gonna do a little work on that again, alright, to reinforce. Sorry for connection problems. So I have just a little problem at the connection with the beginning, but everything improved. And you have to, I recommend you to always work in the new place that happened. For example, there is some mistake here in the rhythmic precision. This phrase, for example, sometimes I don't play precisely, alright? So just correct, then 3 times, and other day you're gonna do a little more for it, alright? Another interesting studies that you can apply. Let me just remind the improvise. This idea I corrected yesterday. We can transform in harmony. What can I do this here? I can continue the improvise in this part also. I'm trying to transform this part of the bridge also in a possibility of improvise too. Alright? One thing I would work on after the review of everything, it's on the, if you're a pianist, to work on some fill-ins, and there are some typical of frevo that happens on the upbeat. So you can start working, improvise, and creating this to make the anticipations with the rhythm of the melody. For example, and we can study some different rhythms with the different feelings. For example, I'm realizing that I'm more capable of doing, when I do 8 notes here, I can, but I'm gonna ask me if I am capable. Do this, but it's more slow, and so with another rhythms also. Let me apply just on the other chords, but I have to slow down the tempo to do this with a better ability, all right? nice it sounds when it's not the same rhythm cell made in the both hands. For example, for today it's not already this kind of this independence between syncopations and but it's better already to do this joint conventions. Is already sounding better together with the left hand during the convention. So this is the few minutes are very important to create some variety in the rhythm. Alright? After that we can work a little in different textures. For example, in the piano we can use that structures of chords without the root note, the B, the A form and B form. Let me see how. place, I can work in other texture, for example, of the low parts. So I'm gonna put the chord here, the bass on the left hand, and I'm gonna do some simple melodies on the right hand. So I can work in some independence between the melody and the comping, and it's interesting work we can do here. Alright, this is a different texture. That is one texture I study also. That has just the bass on the second tempo. I have learned with the pianist André Marques, a great name of Brazilian piano. What else? We can do answer and of the comping melodic answers. texture I remind now. Uh, I also studied improvise between the hands also. Uh, let's study this phrase. The sensation of the brains talking. Maybe the next time I play this phrase, try to play this phrase, this will happen again, and you correct it again, no problem. Okay, right? also its pedal phrases. Possibility of doing the pedal point on the root of the chord. Using the and after that I stay also on the pedal point with the fifth on the bass. And after that you can mixture all the different textures you studied. I'm not already prepared because I have to study more some doubts and to correct some things, but I'm gonna try to transforming now rhythm in and some pianistic textures also. Contrary movement. For example, study is also trying to transform the phrasing modern ones. This is another thing interesting we can work. For example, D7, we can use the altered scale. The G minor 7, we can transform, and G minor with major 7. Notes more tensions to resolve the phrase. you can work on each one of these different texture. If it's very difficult for you, you can work them 15 minutes a day, like avoiding to get tired of doing this. All right. I hope I have given you interesting ideas, and if you want to develop more and see more details, just write for me. I'm gonna have pleasure to do lives about it. All right. So thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow for more lives and quick tips about the Brazilian accent improvisation. Thanks for watching this series. Alright? Bye bye. Tchau. Obrigado.